Aspen University, CJ485, Module 5, discussion question number 2. My name's Andre Rosedale. I am the instructor for this course, and the question reads, marijuana is being legalized either medically or recreationally in more states every year. There is a documented relationship between the increase in marijuana use and an increased risk for motor vehicle crashes. What is your opinion on the legalization of marijuana, and do you think there should be added sanctions for those convicted while under the influence of marijuana if it results in a traffic crash? So there's a lot of information. There's political views. I'm going to try to stay away from those. I know that in Connecticut, we are looking at recreational marijuana. We have medical marijuana. I know that the University of Connecticut Traffic Safety Engineering Group that I was fortunate enough to do work with for the Muck PR1 crash report that you will see later on in this course, they have been tasked by the Connecticut State Legislature to handle a lot of this stuff. They are thinking about getting a green, they're not thinking about, they're planning a green lab where they will have people smoke and or imbibe in marijuana use and then perform different tests and driving skills and that kind of thing. Just like they have what they call a wet lab, where they will bring volunteers in, like to the police academy or to the advanced DUI courses, and these people will get into different levels of inebriation and then go through the sobriety test. There has been an increase in crashes. It often falls into people don't understand that prescription medicines, they cannot drive on some of those. So when it says don't operate a machine, it means don't operate a motor vehicle. I was talking to one of my mentors who is the police liaison for the Yukon group, the Yukon Engineering Group. And he's a retired police officer from Northern Connecticut, 30 years on the job. And he was talking to somebody who just didn't seem to understand. Like, they will understand you don't go to the bar and have 4 shots and 6 beers and get into a car and drive. But there's kind of a disconnect where it comes into, don't smoke a joint and get into a car. Don't have a brownie or half a brownie. The edibles are pretty potent, apparently. And get into a car and drive. It's the same thing or worse. I am for, not to be political, but in my opinion, medical marijuana has been a good thing for people that I know, especially with post-traumatic stress disorder. It works for some people. And recreational marijuana, I can see the opportunities that it will present itself. Colorado was probably the perfect storm for that, and they regulated very well, but they have seen an increase in crashes. And I think a lot of street violence will decline when marijuana is legalized recreationally, because the black market currently controls recreational marijuana in Connecticut, and with the black market, that's controlled by violence, not by price wars. Connecticut has done something somewhat archaic. They have stepped back. They are raising the age to buy tobacco products from 18 to 21. So they are stepping away from that, but at the same time, they're legalizing recreational marijuana for those 21 and older. So again, I look forward to your response. I look forward to a good APA reference on it, and I look forward to your opinion on it. You won't offend me. You might think I'm crazy as a law enforcement officer thinking that recreational marijuana will be okay. I have never fought someone smoking a joint like behind a bar. But when I worked evening shifts and midnight shifts regularly, those were my assigned shifts, probably every Friday night I was fighting somebody that was drinking hard liquor. So that's my opinion. That's my experience. I look forward to yours.